If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. At the 26-yard line. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
They've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. 20, 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he will score. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. 3rd down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. from the gun. Here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend.
He's got his big tight end, Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First down, Eagles. Hurts again. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Hardy now to add the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Stafford. That is caught by the tight end. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this one is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run it here with Saquon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down, and that's exactly what they did.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Wilbur. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make every coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Hurts now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
A short game, down to the 7. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. The motion man is Nacua. Stafford now on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. So it's a win here for the Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in Shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. That throw behind his intended target. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We send a man in motion. Goff on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Toss play to Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They've got a man in motion. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for points. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Set. Trying again following the sack. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Patrick with the catch. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That pass caught by Dotson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown! Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Craig Reynolds to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Covey now to return this. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Saquon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They run it with Saquon. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Looking to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. This is complete to Patrick. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding just a 1-point advantage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Barkley. He's the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
To the ground with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Running left. This is Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. He'll throw it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.